A chronic liar gets angry rather when their lie has been detected. You welcome viewers to this episode. We're going back to the tablets, and the paper we're dealing with today is titled PMP, People and Places. It's a Ghanaian paper. Well, I guess they got their name from a Nigerian paper that came earlier than them, and it was called Prime People. I guess these people got their name from there. Then Ghanaians came and said Prime People, PMP. So instead of Prime People, they say PMP, People and Places, and that's a nice innovation. So let's go. I will, as usual, show you the paper and the headlines. So this page is all a Ghanaian affair. Reverend Adakwa Yiadom in sex scandal is a question. Reverend Adakwa Yiadom in sex scandal is a question. Then page 2 is foreign news. I mean news to Ghana, but not foreign to the people of the West or other foreigners. And this is it, foreign news. Man poses, Mum poses nude. This is it. And there's some of the pictures. Well, that's what the Western call freedom. Then priestess snatches woman's husband. Pastor and houseboy grabbed for theft. Some of these stories are too wonderful to believe, but they are true. Peeved, woman burns down lover's belongings. Priestess snatches woman's husband. And the other story is peeved woman burns down lover's belongings. Then pastor and houseboy growled for theft. Pastor and houseboy grabbed for theft. That's page 3. You go to page 4. Picture of, okay, let me read before I show it to you. Picture of a nice lady here. The best way to define and shape brows, or I don't know if you call it brows. I think it's brows. Then lifestyle changes for weight loss before Xmas. So the best way to define and shape brows, you can see a picture of the lady here. Then lifestyle changes for weight loss before Christmas. Then coping with life, what men hate. I think I should read this. It's good for the women. What men hate. That's it. Coping with life. With life, yes. What men hate. You can see what men hate under that. Not floor palava. Then, yes, let me show you the picture under two. Some of you may recognize the personalities there. That's page 5. That's page 5. We go to pages 6 and 7. No, no, page. We go to, yes, we go to pages 6 and 7. Tony Beauty, Hot Tempered, Tom and Jerry, Amazing Laugh, Distant Blues, Division Within. Caution is a good risk to take. Caution is a good risk to take. I love that. So pages 6 and 7. Pages 8 and 9. Reverend Kofi uses film to spread the gospel. Okay, that's no news. Down memory lane, the gallery of Ghanaian celebrities. Picture story, the dark side of love. These are pages 8 and 9. Then we go to run towards the goal. And then all because of love, campus life. Campus life, all because of love. I don't know if you can read all these stories. Then a friend in need is a friend indeed. This is page 10. Then I'll show you page 7 as well. So this is page 10. Then following is page 11. Then the family lawyer, vaginal dryness, osteoarthritis, breast cancer, bad breath. I think this is a medical column. Mm. Then the law, then the other half is about law, legal matters. Can I eject them? Can I get married to him? Then religious corner. Search the scriptures. Questions. Into brackets, questions. So that is 12 and 13. This is page 12. And this is page 13. What is wrong with this paper? Opinion poll on radio and TV 2002 call for call for pensions. I don't know. Nominations. Call for nominations. I think we go to the last page and The last page is about IK Kwate to play soccer. Black Queens short to, it's a sports column and Lotto. That's the last page, but before then, the penultimate page is here, and that is page 14. And then page 15, which is about all about sports, more or less. Okay, we go according to the pages and we go to the foreign news. Encouraging women to break their silence. PMP, encouraging women to break their silence. It's a well-known fact. Maybe we won't read all of it, but I will just begin. It's a well-known fact that women, especially the African woman, has been at the receiving end of social injustices and discrimination, perhaps since the creation of mankind. Our women folk have over the years been abused sexually, physically, and sometimes even spiritually by their male counterparts. Women have not only carried the burden of motherhood and ensuring the continuity of the human race, but have also had to fend for her cherished children, their partners, and the entire family. Unfortunately, blah 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 blah. I think then we go. Okay, let's go to foreign news. Mom poses nude. Hot mama Rachel Mundi uses her flawless body to promote awareness of the condition that affects her daughter. Oh my God. I don't know where the story begins. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think it's here. Modest mom, Rachel Mundi. I don't know if it's Mundi or Monday. Rachel Mundi launched a sizzling nude modeling career for a long course. She wants to buy 4 new fingers for her 2-year-old daughter, Brittany, who was born with mere stabs on her left hands. If there's anybody out there, doctors or researchers, who can offer advice or a way to reconstruct her fingers, then I would like them to come forward, says Monday 23, and who poses in the buff to public to publicize her daughter's rare condition and raise money to help her. Uh, the child was born with a rare condition known as amniotic band syndrome that affects an estimated 1 in every 1,200 newborns. While she was still in the womb, sticky bands of tissues wrapped around the tiny fingers on her left hand, causing them to be severed. Doctors say little, but psychiatrists' work will help Brittany cope as she grows older. But her mom bravely holds out for hope that surgery will rebuild her daughter's hand hand stroke dash make it whole. I wanted my body to be as perfect as any mother would like. So when I saw her in hospital the day she was born, I was crushed, explains Mundi, who has another child, perfectly normal, Alicia 4. Yes, I remember this story. Yeah, this one quite well. Another child who was uh, perfectly normal, Alicia, 4. Mundi decided to strip for the camera after her after her truck after her truck driving fiance and pals encouraged her to take advantage of her stunning good looks for tragic Britney's sake. It's a good way to publicate Britney's condition. So it's a good way to publicize Britney's condition. At the same time, develop a good job to ensure she gets all the treatment she needs, says Monday, who insists that her modeling ambitions take a backseat to what's best for Britney and Alicia. I want a career, but only if it will guarantee a future for my children, she explains. I want to do something now to put money in the bank for Britney. Stripping, full stop. Stripping for the camera is nothing more than a means to an end. I remember this story when I first read it. Okay, hospital maid accidentally kills 12 patients. A horrified hospital workers say a cleaning lady accidentally killed a dozen of their patients by unplugging their life support system so she could polish the floor. Oh my God. Families at Rose Anderson's victims. Families of Rose Anderson's victims say they intend to file a lawsuit seeking $100 million in damages from the hospital, which amazingly has done nothing but just to transfer the killer cleaning lady and send her a strong letter. A source, a source in the administrative office of Pelinum Hospital in South Africa said the mystery began several months ago. Baffled nurses had reported finding a patient dead in the same room, in the same bed every Friday morning. They could find no reason for the deaths, even after desperately checking the air conditioning system and searching for bacterial infections. Then they stumbled on the incredible reason. It seems that it seems that every Friday morning, the hospital source said this clean this clean this cleaning lady would enter the room, remove the plug that powered the patient's life support system, plug her floor polisher, plug her floor polisher into the vacant socket, and then go about her business. Her machine was so loud she couldn't hear the patients. Oh my God. Screaming and moaning as they struggled to stay alive. Then, let me take that again. Uh, it seems that every Friday morning, the hospital source said this cleaning lady would enter the room, remove the plug, and powered the plug that powered the patient's life support system, plug her floor publisher into the vacant socket, and then go about her business. Her machine was so loud she couldn't hear the patients screaming and moaning as they struggled to stay alive. Then, when she finished when she finished the polishing, she would plug the life support machines back in and leave, totally unaware that the patients were dead. Okay. If a phenomenon, a phenomenon, a phenomenon, hospital spokesman said the hospital is extremely sorry for the deaths. Administrators sent a strong letter to Anderson, she said, she said, and transferred the woman to a non-medical department. She also said the maintenance department is installing an extra socket near the bed where the deaths occurred. Outraged families of the victims called the hospital incredibly callous and indifferent. Uh, to help us, okay, okay, I think we've read that. For better tomorrow, this written by somebody. Me- uh, the name is not there, but the fellow wishes says, Merry Christmas. For better tomorrow. I've always wondered why we have so many accidents during the season of good tidings and great joy. These ironic celebrations of death and accidents have many, leave many in fear and anxiety during Christmas. Perhaps in our case, the angels should rather announce some other message instead of that of a good tidings and great joy. Just 2 weeks ago, three precious lives were lost when a taxi cab tried to overtake another vehicle. Indeed, his suicide beat be, because indeed his suicide beat because that is what such stupid overtaking suggests. Yielding fruits, they lost their lives. Yielding fruits, dash, they lost their lives. What a waste of productive human resource. The news the newscaster reports. The newscaster who read the news item remarked this. If only he had not overtaken the bus, they would have all been alive. Sad to say, the driver did not consider that when he made the movement. Mhm. Am I lost again? Let me read it again. When a source What a source of human resource. The newscaster who read the news item remarked, if only he had not overtaken the bus, they would have all been alive. Sad to say, the driver did not consider that when he made the move. Sorry, when he made the move. You know, there are, s- there certainly is more to the indisciplined story that just, that just what the advert. Sorry, let me take that again. uh, you know that you know there certainly is more to the indisciplined story that just what the advert. Oh, I don't know. Okay, let me take it again. Mm. What a waste of productive human resource. The newscaster who read the news item remarked this. If only he had not overtaken the bus, they would have all been alive. They would have all been alive. Sad to say, the driver did not consider that when he made the move. You know, there certainly is more to discipline story than just what the advert on TV suggests. But I'm in support of the lunatic's statement that there are too many lunatics in the country. As we enter a new year, let us decide to be better people. Only disciplined citizens can help propel this nation into dreamland of the development that we all seek. The indiscipline that has turned streets and roads into graveyards and death chambers must stop. And this must start with those entrusted with power to check wrongdoings. Though, to the ordinary man, the indiscipline that has afflicted many with the littering bag must also stop. If we If we all resolve to throw trash only in trash bin, our cities, towns, and villages would be neater. We also we also we also ease ourselves anywhere, and doing so and doing so nowadays in the full glare of passers-by is no longer a shame. Yes, shameful. That's a fact. There are limits when such a spectacle really embarrass me. There are times when such a spectacle really embarrass me. Uh, a case in point is of a man who was urinating right at the edge of a road, and and I and I passed by. He stared at me so hard I felt rather embarrassed. It looks as though I had rather done something bad. The fact that he had exposed his nakedness meant little to him. Uh, Paragraph. But then the crux of the matter is this: many of us do not possess the needed self respect and dignity that should prompt us to act decently. May, may the closing scenes May the closing scenes of the year bring an end to our low life attitude and to the disregard of the little things that matter most in life. Let us resolve to go into 2003 as people of worth, value, dignity, and self-respect. Only then can our dreams of a better tomorrow be realized, both at the individual as well as state level. Merry, Merry Christmas. Like I say, in the fella hasn't written the name. So, viewers, I think we pause here mm, for the next video. In the next video, we shall continue with the paper. And let me remind you, the paper is PMP, People and Places, December 19 to 23. Sorry, December 19 to 22, 2002. So next time we continue from page 3. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Ila lekai.